Okay, so this presentation is about how we dismantled a PC computer. Step one is that we just lifted the top of the computer off, and we found out the hard way that it doesn't actually require taking any screws out of the actual computer to do so. There are friendly buttons on the side that just easily lifts off the computer. As you can see in this picture, this is a computer when it's all put together. Step two, throughout the process we photographed what wires went where, so when we put it back together we knew what went where. So as you can see in this photo, there's some rainbow colored wires and some orange and some black wires, and we use these wires as a reference to when we put the computer back together. Step three, we removed the CD-ROM first using the green tabs. So as you can see in this photo, we pulled out the CD-ROM first, and then there's a photo of the CD-ROM just on the table. Step four, we took the power source out next. So the power source ensures that the computer gets power to run. As you can see, Emma is pulling out the power source here, and there it is dismantled from the PC altogether. Step five, we took both of the hard drives out. We found out that there were two. The first one was underneath the power source, and the second hard drive was underneath the CD-ROM. So this silver one was underneath the CD-ROM, and this one was underneath the power source. Step six, next we unscrewed the heatsink, and we found the brain of the computer, which is called the CPU. So the heatsink is in the first photo that just showed up, and that is responsible for keeping the computer cool through a ventilation system. Next, this is the brain of the computer, so the heatsink actually protects the brain of the computer, similar to our skulls protecting our brains. Lastly, we rebooted the computer, and it was a success. We actually made it work. Following the reboot, we downloaded Windows software, and there is our fun selfie of the computer actually working. So I hope you learned a little bit about dismantling a PC.